2020-2021 school year. My name is Mussnug. I have been in education for 22 years. I've been actively teaching for 17 years. I'm married to my husband Neil. I have two sons named Joseph and Isaiah. Joseph is 20, Isaiah is 15. This is my fourth year at Gene Brown. I have also taught in private schools, and I love what I do. Teaching is my passion. As you can see on our daily schedule, we have a super busy day in first grade every day. We work really hard from 8:30 to 3:30. I did highlight on our schedule that we have snack at 9:30. It's a long time for little people to wait for lunch until 12, so I like for them to have a snack. So please try and remember to send that with your child each day. Communication is this next slide, and I wanted to give you some of the easiest ways to contact me in case you ever need me. The first one would be Remind. Feel free to send me a message there. My email address, sonia.mussnug@sumnerschools.org, or you can always just write me a note and stick that in your child's folder. I check their folders each morning for notes and lunch money and that kind of thing. So if you need me, those are the easiest ways to get me. I do look on Google Classroom. I don't always see the messages just because I don't always check my email a lot on there. So if you use my main email here, that would be one of the easiest ways to contact me. I have included for you our classroom rules. Our class knows these rules. We've gone over them since day one. Your child can probably recite them by memory. We go over them each morning. We do this so that our day can run smoothly and everyone knows exactly what to do and what's expected of them. I use the same rules pretty much every year, and they're simple and easy to follow, and the kids have done a really good job of following them. Our school, Gene Brown Elementary, does not assign homework, so therefore I do not assign homework. However, if you would like to practice at home to help reinforce what we do in the classroom and help any maybe weaker areas that your child has, feel free to follow some of these ideas. The first one I have is practice reading with your child each night. I would recommend that no matter what. Also, practice your sight words each night. We work really hard on those. Most kids' books, the age of our children in first grade, they are filled with sight words. And sight words are called sight words because they do not always follow phonics rules. You need to know them by sight. So please feel free to practice those with your child. I'll be sending home the first 100 Fry sight words with your child, so you can use those to practice. And also you can practice math facts. I always encourage parents to practice facts that go through from 0 through 12. Attendance, I always include this slide each year. I just like to let you know that if your child has to miss a day of school for any reason, when they come back, the day they come back, please send a doctor's note or even just a mom note with them. And I always send those to the office so that your child can have an excused absence. Obviously, our year this year is a little different, and there are different rules for COVID, but you were made aware of those at the beginning of the year. But this is just for doctor's visits and those kind of things. Just try to send a note. Concerning behavior, in our classroom, we use a clip chart. Each student has their name on a little llama. Your child has probably told you that I love llamas. So our room is decorated in llamas. And each child can move up during the day for exceptional behavior. They can move down if they choose not to follow the rules or the directions repeatedly. I like to tell parents that I try to be very patient, especially with first graders. It's only their second year in school. They're still learning. And this year is an exception as well because they've been out of school since March. So we try really hard, especially at the beginning of the year, to learn our rules, learn what's expected of us. So I try to be extremely patient, and if they choose not to continuously, then obviously they would move down. But hopefully everybody will stay on green. That is our goal. Or you can even move up. And so that's what we do for behavior. You will see the calendar in your child's folder each day. And we stop at the end of each day and we color in what color we were on for the day. And that way when they bring it home to you, you can just glance at it, and if you can initial it, that would be awesome. That way I know that you saw it, but that gives you an idea of how their day went. For our grading policy, Sumner County Schools uses standards-based grading for grades K through 2. I see that I did not change that on my slide, I apologize. But it's K through 2. It's the same thing your child received last year when they were in kindergarten. So on progress reports and report cards, you will see either a 1, 2, 3, or 4. I always like to include some important information like our school address, 174 Imperial Boulevard, Hendersonville, Tennessee, 37075. Phone number, 615-824-8633. And our principal is Mr. Keith Perrick. Normally in first grade, we take field trips, or at least one each year, but as of now, field trips have been canceled, and that's due to COVID. If that changes, I will definitely let you know. Some need to know information. Our class newsletter will come home to you each Monday, and that will let you know what we are learning in class. It will also have any important announcements on it. I plan on starting that this coming Monday. I apologize for not getting it out yet. Also, since we have lunch later in the day, just please try and send a snack for your child each morning. We have that around 9:30, and the children are learning. We try to work while we eat, so I ask that it be an easy to clean up snack. And then also, due to us not being able to use the water fountains this year, again because of COVID, I ask that you please send a water bottle with a lid for your child, because they do get thirsty throughout the day, and since they don't have the fountains, it's good for them to be able to drink from their water bottle. And I ask that you only send water, please, because sometimes we do have spills, and if it's anything other than water, it causes a sticky mess. Also, under need to know, I just ask that you please try and check your child's folder each night. It will show you how his or her behavior was for the day. And then I also send home any announcements or things like that, maybe completed work in their folder. I'm a parent and I know how hard it is sometimes to get to that, but just do your best and try to check it. I have included our related arts schedule for you. As you can see, on Monday, we go to the computer lab. And if you have not sent headphones for your child, if you can at all, please try and send those. I know Mr. Kendrick was talking to them on Monday about that. They need them for computer lab. And if you cannot get them, let me know and we'll see what we can do. On Tuesday, we go to the library. On Wednesday, we go to music. Thursday is PE day. And then Friday is